just do the things that you know you're supposed to do. Always stay constant in the gospel. It's the best thing you can do. I never like went into active or had problems with that, but like it was just not what I was expecting at all. I came home and 10 days later I was at BYU and I didn't really go home and see my family at all, so it was just kind of different. But I would say another advice would just to stay in contact as best you can. It's kind of hard. A lot of my converts don't have internet access, and those that do like don't go on Facebook or I don't know. It's just harder. One huge thing I wish I would have done is keep a book of people that I met. Like what I would do is like get a huge like a journal, and I would, when I leave an area, I would kind of go around to people that I wanted to remember, and I would ask them to write their email and contact information, like address, and then just like if they could like write me a little note, and I would post a picture of people that I would met so I could remember what they look like. Because I would do that in some areas. I would leave and I'd say, hey, can you like leave a note or something? And so I get all these papers of emails and names of people that I don't even remember and I don't know who they are, or I can't contact them. So I wish I would have kept a better record of who I met so I could stay in contact with them later. It's kind of a risky thing though. Sometimes people like want you to bring them with you to America, but you can't do that. Like, can you take me to America with you? I was like, well, no. So just, I don't know. It's kind of weird sometimes. They'll like ask me questions. So like, hey, like I want to get a job or I want to go to school there. Like, what do I do? And I'm just like, I don't know, dude. Just work there. I don't know. It's kind of sad. But another thing I wish I would have done is, one thing that our mission started doing when I left was we were supposed to teach 5 lessons before they got baptized, and then other ones if they needed it. And then we kind of had the view that the members do the rest, but that's totally not okay. Not just because a lot of members don't do it, but also because they're not going to remember what you were talking about. They don't have the Holy Ghost yet. Like they aren't going to remember all this doctrine you taught them. So I wish I would have gone back with each one of my converts and like taught them all the lessons over again and just stayed with them constantly instead of just like teaching them and then baptizing them and moving on and finding someone else new. Like it's weird for them to be visited multiple times a week or once a week and then never be visited like maybe once a month or so. We assume their recent converts, oh, they're really active and great, but then they fall off the map and it's just really sad. So I wish I would have stayed just as active with them after they got baptized as I was before, and trying as hard to help them as I was after, or flipped.